Laura Van Overshelde, please come and give us your thoughts on Obamacare. No, you know what? I'm just a servant.
Hello, everyone. Last night, I had my remarks for today's event prepared and ready to go. And just before I went to sleep, I read an interview with the chairman of the Republican Party in Mississippi. And I read the remarks by a couple of journalists coming at the Tea Party with both barrels, specifically calling us extreme, especially with respect to Obamacare. Be that as it may, they have to sell their spew and satisfy those disgruntled and with our disagreement. The reality is this: Congressman Harper, Nunley, Palazzo, and Thompson, Senators Wicker and Cochran, enjoy, yes, I said enjoy, the respect, the deference of their places in Washington. And they have been exempted from Obamacare by Mr. Obama. We are the people living in Mississippi, and we see what Obamacare is doing to our state. It threatens our economy, it lowers our employment rates, and our viability as an individual state. And so does Governor Bryant in the legislature. These people in state government and we in the Tea Party have been working tooth and nail to minimize the horrible effects of this law on the people of Mississippi. We have worked, we have studied, we have sought the counsel of educated men and women from the Mississippi Center for Public Policy, from the Heritage Foundation, and from the Cato Institute, trying to anticipate those unintended consequences that come with massive bills. We learned that the exchanges would hurt small businesses with penalties that are attached to this bill. We fought the insurance commissioner to get the exchanges stopped. We worked to reauthorize Medicaid to give the legislature time to reform it, not just expand it, because in reform we can protect the people in Mississippi from the waste, fraud, and abuse that comes with free programs. We are still seeking ways to improve it, and we applaud Governor Bryant for his efforts to use healthcare as an economic development program that will bring healthcare to smaller cities in rural Mississippi, such as Holly Springs, Canton, and Clarksdale, others as well. The legislature, along with the governor, are working to find solutions to our dependency programs. By free market public-private partnerships, working together to make Mississippi a working state rather than a welfare state, we want to get health care to the people out in Mississippi away from Jackson so that their livelihood will be improved and their health care will be improved. Those who go to Washington are cowardly, hiding behind the DC leadership. So it appears. While they have been exempted from Obamacare and not a peep out of them to disallow the law. So I ask you, if and when Republicans working in Washington, will they work for the people of Mississippi by actively working to get rid of the monster called Obamacare? To say the House voted 40 times to repeal it, but not once attached to it a bill that the Senate had to vote on. It was just show. If they had put it in a bill that the Senate really wanted, we could have gotten this thing repealed, but they decided to isolate it out and just vote on that. That's not serious. And I say to you, 6 people, if you fund it, you own it. And 2014 is coming.